Hello, welcome to my juggling tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some basics on how to juggle juggling clubs. So welcome to the club. First thing and foremost, I want to mention advice. Since I am giving you advice on how to juggle, I would like to talk about advice because it's a big thing in the juggling world. People will come up to you and say, hey, maybe you should try to juggle with your hands further down. It's a huge thing, everyone says it. It's good advice, but everybody has their own way of juggling. You can juggle up high if you want. You can juggle really far down low. It's really a personal preference. There are some things that will help you though, such as juggling lower. That will help you for some things. Regardless, whatever advice you get, take it with a grain of salt because you will get advice. Some of it is good, some of it may not be so good. So take it with a grain of salt. That said, also don't limit yourself. Somebody might be like, oh, you should make sure you catch it right here. Yeah, I mean, typically you want to catch it around here, but that doesn't mean you can't catch it on the bulb right here. That could be a whole another thing. And if you limit yourself, you might be missing out on a whole world of tricks. So never limit yourself. The other thing I want to mention is the type of club. I get asked, what type of club do you use? A good club. There are so many different clubs out there. If you want to start getting into passing, you'll see a lot of people that juggle Henrys, Delphins, PX3s. Those are very common in the passing world. And if you start getting into passing, it's good to have matching clubs. But try one. If you don't like it, try another one. Try them all. These are PX4s. I'm not sponsored or anything. That's just what I use. I use some other ones. Full of Toys makes an excellent vision club if you want some amazing clubs that cost a lot. That's my favorite. But aside from that, yeah, get something that works. You could use a stick. I started out with plungers, a plunger handle, and a stick from my backyard, and another random stick. So you can use anything if you don't have expensive things. But yeah, you want to get some good clubs. Next thing is, if you don't know how to do the cascade with balls or scarves or anything else, you might want to learn that first because that'll help you. Not to say you can't start with clubs, but it's a good idea to know that pattern because this video I will not really teach you how to do that pattern. So this is just the basics of it. So yeah, like I said before, how and where to hold it, wherever is comfortable for you. Typically starting out, you probably don't want to start out holding it here or here. You want to hold it somewhere around the middle of the handle. Right about there is a good place. So if you're just starting out, you're going to take the club and you're going to flip it from one hand to the other, okay? So just try to do it one flip at a time. It's much easier to flip clubs than it is to do, say, flats. So you could try them. Like I said, don't limit yourself. You can try them, but you want to try maybe doing a flip for the basic pattern. Do this extensively until you feel like you can do it very comfortably and you don't really have to look at it and it's just kind of second nature. Another good one is just in one hand. Just try to flip it, in one hand. You don't really want to go super high when you're starting out because the higher you go, the more accuracy you need. So you want to stick to, about this height, maybe going a little above your head or so. Will be sufficient. So now you got that one and you're like, okay, that's boring. What's next? Grab your second one, okay? Now, what you can do is you can start out like this. Okay, that's a good one to practice. One in each hand. You could do this one. 1, 2, 1. This is split time or asynchronous. And then go back to synchronous. Okay, so these are just drills just to get your hands comfortable with the object that you're using. Okay, the more you do this, the more you're gonna, feel comfortable with it. So that one I showed you is the next step. You're gonna go right, left, left, right. Okay, take your time, take your time. This is not on my time, this is on your time, okay? It might take you a while. Try to do it right the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, all the times. You're gonna drop, that's fine. We all drop, it's part of it. So yeah, get a good right, left, stop. Take a nice deep breath. Be like, okay, I got this, think about it. Don't think too hard. Thinking will get you, a little bit going crazy, but yeah, you just wanna do it more than think. And then left, right, or maybe think more than do, I don't know, just do it. So yeah, you want to do it right, left, left, right, okay? Right, left, left, right. Good. Okay, so if you had to stop that and try that a billion times, good. You got it solid, good. Now it's time for 3. All 3. 2 in your dominant hand, typically. I'm typically right-handed, so I'll start with 2. The way you want to hold 2, whatever's comfortable for you. Now there are a couple different ways you can hold 2 in one hand. This is a standard grip, okay? And it will probably look like this to you. Now this is a circus grip, which will probably look like this to you. Now the difference is, this circus grip, that one's gonna go first, okay? So this is circus grip, the bottom one's gonna go first, okay? I don't usually use circus grip, but sometimes I do. The other way is one's on top, you start with the one on top, and you just kind of go, a little bit on the side, and it goes like that. One more view here. So yeah, like that, versus circus grip is gonna be like that, and it turned into standard grip. I don't typically do circus grip, so I'm not the best teacher on that. But, so yeah, just get the hang of, that catch. I would say that's a good first step, actually, because you're going to eventually have to catch 2 in one hand. So throw it, catch it with your dominant hand, okay? So you got that. Good. Spend an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, whatever you need to get that. Once you got it, then maybe pick up the next one. Now you're gonna try that same drill we did before, which is gonna be a right, left, stop. Good, you got that. Right, left, stop. Right, left, stop. Okay, now it's probably easier if you go right, left, right, because then you end up with 2 in your left hand. All right, so take your time. It will take a lot of time, or it took me a lot of time. Hopefully it doesn't take you a lot of time. But yeah, you're gonna end up, with 2 in your left hand, so it might be good to practice that one too. Just that by itself in your left hand, okay? And then eventually right, left, right, left, right, left, right. But don't, rush into it. If you can get a good 1, 2, 3, and then stop, you're in good shape. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then try to start with the other hand. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And so you're switching hands each time. Oh, geez. Basic tutorial, and I can't even do it. No, just kidding. All right, so there you go. There's the drill that you want. Once you get this drill, it's called a flash when you can do 1, 2, 3 like that. Once you get that drill, then you're just gonna go to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you just keep juggling and juggling and juggling, and it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. If it's not fun and you're struggling and you're like, and you're getting mad, or you throw your club or whatever, stop. Take a breath. Go. It should be fun. Juggling is fun. I like juggling. You should like juggling. Sweet. Well, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll get a ball juggling tutorial